A lot of people settle for being broke, broken spirit, and broken finances. And I'm officially done being broke in finances. Like, I'm good in spirit, but I'm just like, I declare that I'm done being broke in finances. I'm done having to struggle with financial issues, like not having money to pay bills and such and such. And the reason why was because before, I was always spending money on clothing and shoes and stuff that I never needed it. And it was unfortunately due to the fact that I was programmed. I was programmed since that when I was young, I never got the stuff that I wanted. And it's like, I got all these things that I wanted eventually. I bought all the like clothing, the fashion. I've touched everything that I've ever wanted. So now it's to a point where it's like, I do not care for it. I do not need it. And yeah, there's just no point. Like, a lot of us buy these clothes and we always feel like, oh, they're gonna make us feel new, we're gonna feel brand new with them. But no, it just keeps us in debt, and it just occupies more space in our mind. Because when we wake up, we have to think, oh, what's the wardrobe gonna be today? Oh, what are we wearing today? Like, why don't we just go against the system and just wear literally like just the most basic things, instead of always trying to flex somebody else's name on a piece of clothing. Like, I just don't see the purpose of it anymore. I'd rather create my own clothing. Yeah. I just don't see the point of being broke. Like, I'm just so done with like having to struggle with financial issues. Like, it just does not make sense to me, and it was all my fault. It was all my fault. The way I was spending, it was all my fault. The way I was living, it was just all my fault. And now it's like, I take accountability, and I know that God will bless me, and that I'm also not just gonna sit and wait for God. Like, I believe in God. I have full faith, but I'm also gonna like show God that like I'm willing to work too. You know what I'm saying? Like, God's not just gonna wait for you to just keep on like doing something, like saying something, but you're not taking action towards it. Like, if you're not taking action, then what are you doing? You must take action. If you're done being broke, you just have to change yourself. You just have to really change yourself. And money doesn't mean everything. Like, this is the thing. I refuse to be broke, but that does not mean that I'm going to be slaving for money. I'm not going to be wasting my whole time and energy for money, because that's a trap too. I just know how to play this game smart compared to other people. And that's really the key to it. You just got to play this game smart for yourself. You got to bend the rules so that it works for you. Politicians do it. Celebrities do it. All your worldly idols do it. So why don't you do it? Why don't you bend the rules? Instead of always conforming and thinking, oh, I have to work a job. Oh, I have to do this. I have to do that. Like, screw that. With the power of the Most High, with God, you can accomplish anything. Just always have faith and always give praise, and eventually, like, things will come your way. But you also have to work. Like, that's the thing. Like, we can have faith, but it's all work too. It doesn't mean slaving for money, wasting 8 hours of your life just for a piece of paper. It just means playing the game right, having discipline, changing the way you spend, changing the way you buy. You know what I'm saying? Changing how you your wardrobe, changing the way you spend for just anything. Like, if you go out all the time, like, cut that out and do it for the best. Now, don't do it just for yourself, but do it for like your generations to come. Like, you never know, your kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want them to thank you in the future and be like, wow, grandpa, grandma, they really set me up, and I'm very thankful for him. I'm really thankful for her. Like, even though they're gone now, like, they are a true blessing, and I'm glad that they were alive to help us be generationally wealthy. Like, that's really the main importance of just money. Money is a servant. Money is a tool. It's not something that you chase for and like every day for literally 8 hours of your day. That's slavery. That's modern day slavery. Besides social media, besides like the TV, besides politics, besides everything, that's all slavery. I refuse to do that. I create my own world. You have to be your own, like, you have to be the main character in your movie. All right. But this doesn't mean that you have a sort of ego or pride, all right? Because we're done with that. But the thing is that you have to know that you are the most important person in your life. Not your mom, not your dad, not your friends, not your dog, not your kid. You create everything. If you're not right within, if something's wrong with you, then everything around you will be affected. That cannot happen. You have to be top tip. You might have to sacrifice sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be different. I'm telling you. I really mean this. You have to sacrifice sleep sometimes. You have to really just like, you just have to get to it, and you can't be scared. You can't be scared of what anyone thinks. You can't be scared if people look at you some type of way. It just doesn't make any sense. Who cares what they think? They're conforming. What they like, whatever they say or however they look at you has nothing to do with you. That's all them. So this is why I tell you guys, change your lifestyle. And watch how everything changes. Watch how you'll be able to get that apartment. Watch how you'll be able to get the relationship you want. Watch how you'll be able to just have everything you want. Screw the manifestation. Screw all that witchcraft and wizardry. Just put God first. You'll be all right. Put God first. God will put you first. And guess what? You're going to have that energy. You're going to have that psycho energy to get whatever you want. Because we've lived our whole life just waiting for this and that. We've just been waiting. There's no time to wait. Yes, God and Jesus will save you. Yes, the Holy Spirit will come into you. But in this world, expect nobody to be there for you. Expect nobody to save you in this world. Expect no relationship to save you. Expect no parent to save you. All right? Expect none of these people to save you. You have to save yourself. Through the power of God, Jesus Christ, you will be able to do that. You will have infinite amounts of energy. And you will be able to go days without sleep and just work and get to what you got to do. I love you all. God bless you.